unfortunately, the fry-related arts have not been kind to me lately, so I've got to back off. But there's one more. Well, there's several more, but the one more deep fat fried thing you have got to try. Poppy's Fresh Onion Rings. This comes from, this is a recommendation that came to me personally from a very good friend of mine, highly trusted them. The onion rings at Poppy's Fresh Onion Rings are hands down some of the best onion rings this person has ever had, and I definitely, if I get up there this year, I am definitely trying them.
Now, I've had what is trademarked as the blooming onion, which they just call the fried onion or the angel onion, or they fry up a whole onion, they bloom it open, and so I got this fried onion, and it was supposed to be for like me and 2 other people, and I ended up eating said fried onion by myself. I ate a whole onion at the Big E one year.
Oh yeah, it's entirely doable. However, if you want something maybe not as fry-related, and this also comes from my what the hell department. Starroton Tavern. Now, all these are different shops, restaurants, pubs, whatever, in the Big E. The Starroton Tavern has a prime rib melt. So far, I'm liking it. However, it is served on an English muffin.
What?
And it's $11.
Is it fried?
No, it's not. It's not fried. It's beef, it's cheese, it's on an English muffin, so it's only that, couple inches across, round, and they're getting $11 for this. Now,
wow.
You better have some Iberico ham stuffed in this in order to make that even worthwhile. Another place to check out, Heroes and Legends. They have the fried bologna sandwich. Nothing screams out impoverished neighborhood like the fried bologna sandwich.
Yep. That's, times are tough, and give yourself a little bologna fry up, make that stuff last.
And the last 2 are right in my comfort zone. They have the rattlesnake and rabbit sausage grinder.
Oh.
Yeah, well, it's my comfort zone, not yours. Just because I've had rattlesnake, I love rabbit. Now, they're putting the 2 of them together in a casing, I'm assuming with some type of either onion, peppers, or whatever, and that's at the Yankee Boy. And here's one that I know you're going to want to run right out. If you get to the E at all, the Big E, you definitely got to try this one. It is the turducken sandwich.
Oh, there we go.
It is a turkey stuffed in a chicken stuffed in a duck, stuffed in a turkey. Not to be confused with turducken du cochon, which is all that stuffed in a pig, or my personal favorite, Tobriscafil, which is a turkey stuffed with a brisket stuffed with gefilte fish. You only find that in ethnic homes, we'll call it. The turducken sandwich, however, is at the New England Craft Beer Pub. You definitely want to go over there. You definitely want to try that. Get back to me if you try any of this food, or you just want to let me know a really good place to go so I can torture Tony before he goes home for dinner. Hit me up on Facebook or send me an email, mynightout.radio@verizon.net.
If you try any of this food, drop us a line from the hospital bed that you're in. We'd love to hear from you.
I'll have a couple of them butter balls and a side of a defibrillator.
With a Diet Coke.
Yes, a small Diet Coke. So we're going to cut out a little bit more music. Here's one I stumbled across through a mutual friend of ours, Davey Moore. He pointed out quite a few of the bands I listen to now. But this one is called Adieu. The name of the song is Forget City. You're listening to My Night Out Radio. We'll be back in a minute. Do the 2 here.
Different hair, different clothes. Can I never get much about those? Late after hours, not so bright. Smells like anger, sweat and shame. All that promises were not the same.
Where has the time gone? My Night Outers, we're running low on time. But before we play our last song, I definitely wanted to let you all know again. Make sure you check out our website, mynightoutri.com. If you want to submit music to me, if you want to tell me about an upcoming event, if you want to be on the show, if you're a business and you're promoting something, if you just have something, an axe to grind, something to say, hit me up, mynightout.radio@verizon.net, or on Facebook, My Night Out. Instagram and Twitter, DJ Psycho Eddie. That is my own personal Instagram and Twitter. I will answer it, and I get back to people pretty quick. But another thing that Tony and I were discussing earlier off the air, there's a Facebook group called the Concerned Citizens of West Warwick. Now, on there are two people that really stand out above the rest. First off is Jay Messier, who has definitely gone out of his way to be very helpful to a lot of groups of people. He definitely is getting the word out there about pretty much what Tony and I do, how awesome Rhode Island actually is. He just did 31, or he's in the middle of doing 31 walks in 31 days, going up and down bike paths and trails and what have you through Rhode Island. And he is definitely definitely a person to contact, and definitely, if Jay, if you're listening, contact us. We'd like to have you on.
See, we couldn't do that because we'd have 31 heart attacks in 31 days.
Well, the walks would be a lot shorter.
We're fat.
It always goes back to the fat joke. But the other person on Concerned Citizens of West Warwick, kind of uncensored, is Alfred Dente.
Governor Dente.
Governor Dente. We have got to meet him. If you're listening, Al, hit us up. I am personally going to search him out. We need to get this caliber of individual on this show just because
I might offer him a show when he comes down here.
he is the absolute most honest. He is so honest and truthful. I actually think he's making some of it up just to make himself seem more honest and truthful. So, Al, if you're listening, definitely hit us up, mynightout.radio@verizon.net. We will get you. I will get you on not one but two radio shows just because what you post is that awesome. With that being
I
said,
think he's Andy Kaufman.
it could be. With that being said, though, we have run out of time. Thank you for listening, everybody. We will be back next week. But before we go, or as we go, we're going to listen to 610 Connector. The name of the song is Save the Cheerleader. You've been listening to My Night Out Radio. Have a good night, everybody.
So dumb right now, with your suitcase full of noise and gasoline. Just another Bonds crime. Once you build up and grow, catastrophe. You look so dumb right now. In a world full of ghosts and make-believe. In another time, when divide is combined, turn it on and get watered down again. You say you're the one, the only one that gets watered down again. You're gonna let this drown. Got deluded, didn't get up for days. Time to hand it in now. They went up.